B-Jump Sunset World.
Sushi.
Sumo. Tokushima.
この番組は地域密着型のボランティア活動を徳島で行っている国際ワークキャンプのメンバーがお届けする30分です。
This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima.
Hello, good evening everyone. We are your hosts for this evening. I'm Kristen from America.
I'm Zhanna from Russia.
I'm Oля from Russia.
And I'm Victor from Russia.
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is live on FM Bizan. This 30 minutes broadcast is hosted by volunteer members who come from abroad to help the community of Tokushima. Popular images of Japan, sushi and sumo, yes, but we would like the people around the world to know not only these images, but more things about Japan. They share the news from Japan and information about Tokushima, a place that welcomes foreigners from all over the world. No one knows what language we will be spoken next or what kind of topics they will bring up, so don't miss it. Sushi.
Sumo. Tokushima.
Welcome everyone. So obviously we have a majority of Russian people here today in the studio and one new person, Victor. Hi.
Yes.
And where are you from, Victor?
From Russia. My city is St. Petersburg.
St. Petersburg.
It's the second largest city in Russia after Moscow. I'm living all my life in St. Petersburg.
And why are you here?
Came to Japan for learn Japanese culture, language. I just want to see what happening in Japan. Meet Japanese people. That's all.
How long have you been interested in Japan?
I'm staying in Japan 2 months already. It's very interesting for me. And
what got you interested? Why are you interested in like learning the language and the culture?
Mostly in Japanese books, manga, animation.
Oh, that's cool.
Interested in theaters.
Theaters.
Theaters?
Yeah, theaters. Oh. Yeah. So 2 weeks ago, I was being on Odori.
Oh, the Awa Odori?
Yeah, it was very, very interesting thing. I danced too and get first place. I don't know why, but they like it.
Obviously, you dance great.
So they give me some kind of flag. Yeah, it's very big, and I think it's so expensive. But I'm really happy it's happened because it's a souvenir from Japan for me.
Yeah, true. A good memory
to my
too.
friends. Yeah, like, wow.
I'm the winner.
Yeah.
That's awesome. What else have you done here in Tokushima?
A lot of things, but I don't remember what is it. I was being on the mountain.
Bizan.
A lot of shrines and temples. I really like it because you like feeling the old culture of Japan.
That's true.
I don't think it's most popular place in Japan because it looks like
Abandoned.
old.
Some areas maybe were seemed like they hadn't been visited much, but some areas were more like the top. There was actually a lot of people there, but I think maybe that's because it was easier to get to with the ropeway.
I didn't see a lot of people, maybe because of weather. It's like 2 weeks of
That's true.
rain.
That's true.
Every time I get sick already. Yeah, so maybe next month and at summer they will come. I don't know, but now it's not a lot of tourists on this mountain.
I think there's cherry trees on there, and when we went though, they weren't blooming. So obviously, it wasn't the best time to see it. Probably soon there will be more cherry tree blossoms.
I hope.
Yeah. So
then-
maybe you could try again.
But nevertheless, you can see how people treat with honor those places. You
That's
can see how they respect them. It's
And then-
always clean and
Yeah, and there was a lot of like statues of like the first emperor,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And and at the top there was a cat dressed up
Yeah,
dressed
the
up
cat.
in a costume.
Samurai cat.
The samurai cat. That was the best. Although I don't think that's always there, but we got lucky. So cute.
Go there, go. Dress this.
So
Wait for people.
especially I like climb mountains. Not hard, but very interesting experience. Climb mountains. So I really like how they make this way, because it's like little shrines on the way, and you're feeling like you in a movie. Yeah, I don't remember the title.
Spirited Away.
Spirited
Oh, that
Away.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. There was especially one area. I don't know the name of it, but the one that had the little lamps along the street. I don't remember the name, but that spot looked a lot like Spirited Away, and there was like waterfalls in the background.
What
Beautiful.
do you think about river and lots of bridges?
They're very shiny. Yeah, I like it. In St. Petersburg, we have the same thing. All bridges very, very shiny. It's like
There is
a lot of
LED
illumination.
lighting.
A lot
Yeah,
of
lots
illumination.
Oh yes,
It's amazing in St. Petersburg. But we have a very, very big.
Bridge?
Bridges, yeah. So here is like small bridges, but illuminations is same shiny with St. Petersburg.
So
But just bridge small, but it's very, very surprised me. Yeah, it's like very beautiful, very beautiful.
I was showing Victor like, see, there is another lighting, and see, there is a small monument, and it's been enlightened too.
I did that too with my sister when she came here. I was like, look at the ground. There's little like shiny like
Stars! It's a starway.
so pretty.
I think in Tokushima a lot of monuments everywhere, like statues. So every time I finding something new, what to see, what to explore, I was walk with Jan like straight from one side to another side of Tokushima. It's
We
very
walked a lot.
long. Yeah, it's very long, but very interesting because you like feeling you in real Japan. You see Japanese buildings, Japanese restaurants, cafe, people, and
Tiny corners
like
with
it.
small, teeny tiny statues. And one place we found mummies. At another one, mummy troll. Yeah, I'll show you later. Yeah, and there are so many little corners where it's so interesting to see, and you will never guess that there is something in there. And we just stuck into the shrine, the old one. We were just following the road.
Just ended up wandering
Yes.
into it. That's awesome.
It's really awesome.
Do you have your favorite place in Tokushima?
food market. A lot of sweets and really good food. So I always, every day I come to the market and buy something because I really like Japanese food.
We're not starving, honestly.
But if serious, I like shrines. Yes, I like river, Tokushima River. I don't know how.
Shinmachigawa.
Shinmachigawa. It's very clean because of me and volunteers.
Because of Nakamura-san.
Yeah, Nakamura-san, thanks. It's very, very clean.
And clear.
Clear, yeah. So
You can even like see the fishies swimming in it. It's awesome.
Yeah. And actually, they have fish in the river, so this is good too.
In a city river.
Yeah.
That's true. That's not always common in cities.
In St. Petersburg, we don't have fish, or
Really?
mutate fish, but not like here. So yeah. I seen a lot of boats, like people.
The tour boats or
Tour boats and
sailboats?
sailboats. Okay, tour boats. Okay.
Small ferries.
I surprised a lot of people in the rain, and we swear still want to ride.
Right.
Oh, that's
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Even though it's raining,
Yeah.
maybe not the
And
most comfortable.
When we clean river, I seen the park. I don't know where is it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to cut you off real quick.
Okay.
We'd like to play a song real quick, and after that, we're gonna talk about your guys' hometowns.
Cool.
Yeah, nice.
Sushi.
Sumo.
Welcome back. So, Victor,
Yeah.
why don't you tell us a little bit about St. Petersburg?
Okay. It's situated on Neva River.
On a river?
By the
by a river.
Neva River. We have a lot of tourist attractions in St. Petersburg. Especially most famous is a lot of squares, like Palace Square, where is Hermitage.
It's one of the biggest
One of
museums
the
in
biggest,
Russia.
yeah.
Oh.
And in the world too.
In the world.
It's
It's
right,
top
right,
3 or top 5, I don't remember exactly.
It's right after Louvre.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we have a lot of cathedrals and
Cathedrals?
cathedrals
Wow.
and very, very powerful fortress. It's like Петропавловская крепость, короче, на русском. But English Petropavlov's fortress. Maybe no, but it's very famous. Yeah.
It's
So-
Peter and Paul, like by the names of the.
Oh, like in the Bible?
Yeah.
Peter and
Yes.
Paul?
Yeah.
Oh. Gotcha.
It's like uncrushable fortress. No one can take this fortress. So yeah, it's very famous in Russia. I hope. So.
Any other famous like tourist attractions?
It's like a lot. I just can't remember all.
Every street you go in,
Yeah.
there will be like 3, 4 different architecture attractions,
Yeah.
museums, and something.
Wow.
Every building in St. Petersburg in center is attraction. Because
Because it's
people
very
who
old.
came to the St. Petersburg is like, wow, how beautiful is it? They just walk and look around, and it's gonna, like, they're gonna do it like 10 hours It's like, wow. And next day they'll do it again, because a lot of things you can see in St. Petersburg. This is a museum. It's not like city, it's museum.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So
It is
all
something
famous.
worth seeing for everybody, like a must watch when you go to Russia. It's St. Petersburg.
Yeah,
It's on the first
exactly.
place.
Yeah.
Have you both been there?
No.
Neither Neither
Not
of you
yet,
have been
not
there.
yet. I've read
You
about
live
it
in the
so
same
much.
country.
I'm 8 hours flight out of there. It's closer to
Wow,
Japan.
that's amazing. So Russia's really huge, right?
Yeah.
It's that big. So
That's-
it's
Yeah,
8 hours difference between Kamchatka, for example, and St. Petersburg, and also 8 hours and a half flight into the
Oh my
direct
gosh.
flight.
I think to get across America, it only takes about 6 hours at most.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, Russia is bigger than America.
yeah,
Yeah.
And it's like two ends. Kamchatka is far east, and St. Petersburg is far west. Yeah, that's interesting. And for example, in Kamchatka, all the the sightseeing places, it's mostly natural. It's only natural.
no, like big cathedrals
No.
and
They try to do some, but they're approximately new, like 20 years, and they're, wow, it's the oldest cathedral in Kamchatka.
We have the same with the Opera House. I told about it in my last program. It was built about 10 years or even 6 years old, but everybody like it very much. It's so
They're really proud of that. You will get to know that in, 400 years, you will... your ancestors will say, like, it's an opera house in Astrakhan.
So yeah, for me, St. Petersburg is very common, because I already seen all in St. Petersburg, and for me, it's just another city. But for people who came to St. Petersburg, it's like museum. So maybe I come to Japan for new experience, like how people in other countries build violence, and how they live. Because in St. Petersburg we have very strange architecture.
architecture.
Yeah, we're trying to save it, but after time
it's difficult when the house is 400 years old.
Yeah.
300 years old.
all crashing, and a lot of restoration every time. So
You can see everything at one
yeah,
at one visit,
It's
because
all-
probably some of them would be closed.
all very old in St. Petersburg. So it's как сырость и
Damp.
грязь.
Damp and dirt.
Yeah.
it's
A
damp and dirty.
lot of rats, cats, dogs.
Cool. But it was built in the middle of nowhere, just on the swamp, by Peter the First.
yeah,
He
yeah.
just came and
Swamp?
It's swamp. Yeah. He just we will rebuild it. We will fix it. We will build a great city in there.
Yes.
It will be a capital, and that's it. That's what he said, and they started building it.
Even though it's on a swamp.
And that's why the weather there is always disgusting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, it's always gray. Yeah.
Well,
great,
Seattle is
drizzly
also
warm.
very great, but we love it.
Kamchatka is different. Come to Kamchatka, people.
Well, what's the weather like there compared to?
So, in comparison with St. Petersburg, it's also rather damp in Kamchatka, for example, and it's gray in autumn or spring, but you can really enjoy beautiful blue sky in winter or in summer.
In winter and summer?
Yeah, you can just see, wow, how beautiful it is, wow, and stuff. Oля, what about you? Your town?
in my city in winter it's minus 30, but in summer it's plus 40.
Whoa.
Yeah,
You're freezing and baking, baking and freezing.
yeah.
That's amazing. There's such huge differences in one country. I mean, America has those kind of differences as well, but I don't know. Russia's bigger, so there's obviously more of a diversity there. That's awesome.
It is.
All right. Well, it seems we've almost reached the end of our program, and we're waiting for messages from you with feedback or requests.
Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima!
This radio program, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, is being recorded live here on B-FM FM in Tokushima. So what'd you guys think of the radio show today?
Very nice. I like.
I liked Victor's embarrassment.
Yeah.
No, you were great.
Thanks.
This radio program is hosted by volunteer members working with nonprofit organization Bizan Daigaku. We are open to and accepting any forms of support or contributions you have to offer within the local community of Tokushima. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you wish to get involved by emailing radio@bizandaigaku.net. We are accepting requests and messages via email. Please send emails to request@bfm.jp. That's request@bfm.jp, including the title of the show, Sushi, Sumo, Tokushima, in your messages. You can listen to this channel, FM Bizan, on the internet with your PC and smartphones. If you are accessing with your PC, go to the website www.bfm.jp, and you will find a pink banner written SIMUL Radio on the left side of the page. If you are accessing with your smartphone or tablet, download the application Listen Radio, then select BFM 791 FM Bizan with the area Chugoku Shikoku. If you are listening to this radio in an area where it has a weak radio wave, don't worry, you can listen to programs with clear sound through this internet radio system. No one knows what language will be spoken or what kind of topics we'll bring up next Thursday, so don't miss it. See you next Thursday at 6:30 p.m. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Пока-пока-пока.